crazy crashes, reckless drivers, autopilot saves, and so much more in this video, so make sure to stay until the end to see it all. I was driving in my Model Y Performance with full self-driving engaged when there was a human in the middle of the road. FSD hit the brakes for me, which I thought was the end, but right after he moved, a Cybertruck came flying at me. I was knocked all the way to a nearby parking lot and I couldn't find out who the driver was. I was driving in my Model Y Performance again, with full self-driving engaged, when it decided to change lanes. Little did I know FSD may have saved me right there because there was a speeding car about to rear-end me at full speed. Thanks to FSD's quick thinking, me and my car were safe and sound. I was driving my Model Y Performance yet again with full self-driving engaged, when suddenly a Mercedes driver came out of nowhere. However, FSD noticed the Mercedes and slammed on the brakes to avoid a collision. I was driving in my Model Y Performance per usual, with FSD engaged, but I noticed an oncoming car approaching ahead. It didn't seem like FSD was going to move around the wrong way driver, so I decided to take over FSD and quickly move around the vehicle. I was driving my Model Y Performance with FSD engaged when I noticed a Tesla behaving badly. Watch as this speeding Cybertruck runs a red light.
That Tesla man can't drive!
I have no clue where that Cybertruck went off to after, but hopefully he learns how to drive normally. I was driving with FSD engaged when a wrong-way driving Model 3 came out of nowhere and it clipped my car. I was AFK at the time of this collision, but FSD thankfully counter-steered to not lose control and make me crash into a rail. I was driving with FSD engaged when a Model 3 ran his stop sign. FSD didn't notice the stop sign running Tesla, so I had to disengage right there to avoid a collision. I was driving my Model Y when whoa! Well, let's run that back one more time, shall we? A Tesla Model 3 literally crashed into a pole and in one frame was up into the air fully. How did he achieve that? Nobody knows. Was that crazy? Yeah, 100%. My car was driving me pretty much anywhere around the map when a car literally John Cena'd me. I got sent flying into a pole as soon as that happened, and I have no clue where or when that guy randomly showed up. I was driving on FSD when I decided to make it turn into the dealership when a reckless BYD driver randomly turned and crashed into my car. I think it would be best if the BYD driver used autopilot instead of manually driving. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want to see more, maybe watch the video YouTube thinks you would like.